Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Shiva, and I work with IM Skills as a assistant manager and the content head. Today, in this orientation session, I'm going to be the host here. So before we can start, guys, I want all of you, if you can acknowledge that you all are able to hear my voice and see my screen. So I have, as of now, Bharti, Neha, Rucha, Simran, and I'm expecting few more guys to join this session today. All of you can acknowledge you all are able to hear my voice and see my screen in the chat box, please. Great, great. Thank you so much, everybody. Okay, so I welcome you all in this orientation session today. Without wasting much of the time, let me start the agenda of today's session. Let me give you a brief outline that what all things we are going to discuss today in this orientation session. So one by one, let's understand this part. So give you the brief outlines of this particular demo session is that first of all, we will be discussing about the introduction to content writing industry, the overview to the content writing domain. What is this all about? What kind of industry content writing we are able to find and what all opportunities we have into this particular domain? What was the job market in 2023? What all options we will be having in 2024? So we will be giving, or we will be having a brief understanding on this overall part. Second part, guys, that we will be discussing in this session is that what is the demand for content writing? So nowadays, what is happening? Every other person or every other company is saying that we need a content writer. So there is a huge demand into the content domain. So why there is so much of demand into content as a domain? We will be discussing about this particular part as well. Next section that we will be talking about, know your two sources of income. Now, this is something, guys, which is very important. Each one of us, when we are spending our time, our money into something, we always have something as an expectation that, okay, we will get some returns out of it. So content as a domain have a lot of earning potential. So what all earning options you will have in this particular domain, we will be talking in detail about it. Other than this part, next portion that we will be discussing about when a person is there who is looking for a job or there is another person who is looking for freelance opportunities, how exactly you can leverage into this particular domain, what all options you should be opting for to get these opportunities. If you have a fair idea upon to the market that okay, what kind of demand is there into the market, you can easily prepare yourself to grab those opportunities. But before that, it is very important for you to understand that okay, what all options I have to take before I get an opportunity from the market. Manish and Siddharth, these two guys have not connected their mic. I'm just asking my teammate to ask them, to help them. Okay, moving ahead, guys. Later to it, the next portion that I will be discussing about that is overview to IIM skills training program. Now, why IIM skills is so much of, I would say, in demand. Why Google is recommending IIM skills for the best content writing courses. We will be giving you an explanation that what we have delivered over the last 9 years, where exactly IIM skills students are working, most of the senior leadership positions people are dealing with. Today, you will get an opportunity to meet more than 20,000 students. And at the end of this overall session, guys, obviously there will be a question and answer section that will be there. Anyways, because today we have 9 students as of now in this session. So because we have less number of students, so we will be doing a 101 discussion in between the session as well. Okay. So the structure will be like in the initial 40 minutes, I will try to complete my part that what all things I wanted to share with you. After that, for next 20 minutes, we will have an open Q&A round. You can ask any question related to the course or related to this domain. And in between the session, even if you will have any questions, the chat box is open for all of you guys. You can simply ask your question. So let's start with this session. And I am starting this session with a question that is, what is content writing? So we are going to first of all talk about what is content writing, introduction to content writing. And I have a request to all of you. I will be asking so much of questions in the session. So I want everybody to please participate with me and answer these questions. It will be helpful for me to understand the audience, those who are attending the class with me, and it will be a much more interactive session rather than just a one-way session. So I have a question to everybody that what do you understand? What is content writing? If you all can answer in the chat box, please. Everybody, you have a, I just wanted to understand that what do you understand by content writing? I'm not expecting that, okay, you will give me an exact answer, but I wanted to understand about your, understanding of content writing. Everybody, Bharti, John, Manish, Namburu, Neha, Rucha, Siddharth, Simran, if you all can answer, what do you understand by content writing? Okay, so I have my first answer from Manish, written communication. Okay, all right. Namru says becoming professional in writing skills. Okay, Namru, but the question is what is content writing? What do you understand by content writing? Bharti says whatever we are saying, writing, formal, informal, both content and expressing it to writing in a structured way. Makes sense, Bharti. Neha says writing ability in any niche. Okay, great. No issues, Namru, no issues. I'll just anyways answer to this question. I was just trying to understand the audience, those who are attending this session with me. All right, great. Seems moreover everybody have answered the question from their end. So let me give you a brief understanding upon what is content writing. And guys, I'll make sure that I'll try to make this particular presentation as easy as possible for you guys so that you all can easily understand this part. So I will be taking a very, I would say, grounded examples, okay? So what is content writing? Let's understand that part. I have another answer from Rucha, expressing yourself so as to reach out to a larger audience. Perfect, perfect. One of the good answer that I have got out of all the answers. Anyways, thank you so much, Richa, for answering this. Now, please pay attention to the screen. I am just simply sharing something very important with all of you guys. So now when we say what is content writing, let's understand this particular part with an example. So nowadays, we all are consuming internet. Okay, we all are looking at so many things. So now whenever we are looking at our screen, what exactly we are looking at our screen? Let's understand that part. As per the overall understanding and research, but what I could find out that we are looking at only four things. Now, what all these four things are? Number one, text part. Number two, videos part. Number three, images. And number four, voice messages. Now, please recall this part. Whenever you are looking at any page, any website, or anything on your mobile screen, laptop screen, desktop screen, other than these four things, are you looking at anything else other than these four things? I'll take you to a website, which is a very friendly website to all of you. Let's say I am at the Amazon's homepage. Okay. Now this is Amazon's website. Now, if you will look at the overall page is containing what? You have so much of text right here. A lot of text part is there. A lot of images part is there. Even if you will open any of the product, let's say right here, you will see text and images are there. So in a way, we are looking at content that is published at Amazon's website, but exactly what we are looking at, only these four things. So whatever we are looking at on our screen when we are consuming internet, we are looking at videos, we are looking at text, images, and sometimes you listen to the voice messages. The combination of all of these things is called what? Content. What you are consuming in your daily life, you are consuming content. Okay. Now, so anything that we are looking at on our screen, whenever we are doing any research or something, we are looking at any four things, and all of these four things, if we will combine, what we are looking at content. Okay. Out of these four things, if I may ask one question, that what type of, I would say, out of these four things, which type of content has the dominancy in the market? What do you think? Video has the dominancy, text has the dominancy, images has the dominancy, or voice? A very simple question. What do you think? Okay, Simran says videos. All right. May I get some more answers? Manish says text and images. All right. Bharti says all. Nisha says text. Namru says voice. Rucha says videos and images. Makes sense. Makes sense. Great. Great. Good to see that all of you are finally participating with me. Now let's understand the dominancy part. So what we have figured out of all of these four things, the dominant factor, if I may tell you, is text is the most dominant part amongst all of these. Now, why I am saying text is the most dominant part? Can you explain, Shiva? Let me help you with this. If I may tell you about the videos, okay, we people are looking at so many videos, maybe on YouTube, maybe at Instagram, or maybe at any other video platform. Okay. One thing, if you will notice, that before creation of any video, there is a proper video script what a company designs. So what I'm trying to say, whenever you are watching any video, there is a proper video script, first of all, that the company always designs. And for video, whenever a video script is being designed, now video script is the part of what? Text. So video script is a part of what? Text. So again, once you have a text written in the form of video script, then only a video will be designed. People will be asked to perform on that. So here you can see text has the dominancy into the video section. Next portion, if you will look at, text itself is a text. So anyways, here as well, you are able to see text has the dominancy. A lot of time when you are looking at images, over the images, you see a lot of small quotations are there, small messages are there, right? So those small quotations, flyers, messages are actually conveying the message to you. Again, the text form, if coming at the image part, then again, text is actually having that dominancy into that area. So what I am trying to say, whether you look at videos, whether you look at images or text itself, out of all of these four things, you will find out text has the dominancy. Okay. Now, the simple part, if you understand, when you know that text has the dominancy, then who is writing this text? Because whenever we talk to each other, moreover, we talk in a very casual way. But when you start reading something at some of the platforms, let's say we went to Amazon, you read anything. So everything that is written here, it is actually having a proper system. Okay. So content writer is somebody who is going to write this content. Absolutely right, Bharti. So we always need, it doesn't matter what kind of company we are, we always need a content writer. So now anything that you see in the form of general text on your screen is the result of content writing. So in simple ways, what is content writing? This is what the answer of it in general part, that this is what content writing is. There are so many forms of content writing that you will find out in the market, but this is what is the basic part, that okay, what is content writing? I hope everybody is able to get some clarity on this question, that is, what is content writing? Anybody has any question as of now? You can let me know. I am done with this first thing, that what is content writing. I will be talking few more important parts into it. Everybody, if you can acknowledge me in the chat box that things are clear to you till this extent, the base part of content, what is content writing. If you can acknowledge in the chat box, please, you can simply write yes, clear. Thank you so much, Bharti, Simran, Rucha. Great, great. I guess things are, thank you so much, Manish. Let me move to the next section now. And here in this section, a very small part. Now everybody is actually talking about content writing, content editing, content creation, or maybe content marketing. You people are listening so much of, about all of these terms. Now, if you will compare the today's scenario with the time I'm talking about 2018, 2019, 2020, I'm talking about before pandemic. Do you think we all were so much of friendly with the term called content writing, content marketing by that time? Do you think we were friendly with that? Or maybe business writing? Before pandemic, content writing, the kind of market or buzz we people are actually looking at in today's time, before 2020, before pandemic, do you think it was there? Neha, I got your answer. Yes, yes. Right, right, Bharti. So what happens actually during the pandemic? See, I understand this part. Now, this is something which is again, here we people are actually going to discuss how exactly content writing emerged. Because if you will understand the base of content as a domain, then only you can relate with it whether the content writing domain will have future opportunity for you guys or not. Because you people are planning for your future, for the right, Manish. So you people are actually talking about your future, your upgradations. So you need to understand whether content industry has that much of power or not. You need to think about it. Okay. So now I'll just give you a very basic example. Before pandemic, I am saying that we were not so friendly with the term called content writing because all of us, we were actually connected with the traditional businesses, traditional domains. Okay. We were running our offline shops. We were doing our businesses into the, offline categories. So that is so-called traditional market. When the first lockdown got announced, that is in 2020, 20th of March. What happened by that time? Let's have a fair idea on that part. When the lockdown got happened, the whole market got closed. Okay. Every business that was there into the traditional domain that got closed. When the business got closed, we all were in a situation where we were unable to generate income for ourselves, right? Why? Because if we are unable to open the market, our business, we were not able to, reach out to the audience. We were not able to sell our products. So the income was zero at that point of time. A lot of businesses by that time got shut down. I'm sure you all have experienced that part. Okay. After pandemic, when the second lockdown got announced, by that time we realized that during this pandemic time period, there were few businesses which were able to survive. What was the reason that they were able to survive? The reason for their survival was that they were using internet as a medium. They were doing their business on digital platform. And internet industry was open even during the pandemic. For an example, even during the pandemic, you must have noticed a company like Amazon was performing. A company like Flipkart was performing. Fortunately, IIM Skills was also into the digital space and we were also able to survive on a good note. The reason behind that was that our whole market we were actually catering that is on internet. So for us, what happened when we have a digital presence in the market, so what we were able to get, our market was open in simple words. If our market was open by that time, so our business was also open. And if our business was open, then we were able to generate income for ourselves. So this was the time when all of us, we got a kind of reminder that a situation like pandemic can come at any point of time. Now, finally, we all have to get ourselves ready to deal with this situation. And we were able to understand till that time that, okay, internet, if we are using to run our businesses, we can easily survive. Now, what happened at that point of time? People started reaching out to the third party portals like Amazon. Let's say some of your known people, maybe your relatives, maybe your family mates. those who were into the offline businesses, they started reaching out to Amazon to list down their products at Amazon and it starts selling over there. That is one way of approach what we applied. A lot of people started reaching out to the third party websites. Let's say Just Dial. Just Dial is a lead provider. They started paying some amount to them and asking for the leads for the business from them. And those who were having some additional amount in their pocket, they started reaching out to the web developers. They mentioned that, okay, let me start my own website. Let me open my own website and I will launch my business online and start catering the audience at my website and I'll do my own business. So when they started reaching out to a web developer was ready to make their website. But the challenge was there. Web developer mentioned that I'm ready to make your website, but I need content that you want to get published at your website. What do you want to pitch at your website? Because my job is just to make that particular website for you. But on that website, what you want to pitch, you need to give me that content. So once again, the whole cycle land up to a situation where we need someone who can write about the offerings that we have. It means a content writer. Then only the things can become possible for us, right? So this was the time when everybody was thinking to hire a content writer. And this is how content writing industry in 2022 or mostly in 2023 came into the picture, and it is highly in demand because everybody is now using internet to run their business. So they need what? They need a content writer to pitch their services there. Okay. And today in 2024, you see a lot of social media advertisements are going on, posts are going on. You see a lot of, I would say, websites are there, those who are pitching, a lot of emails are being sent. So anything that we are using to survive our business on digital platforms, you will find out content is the main player. If you have a quality content, then people will love to pay attention to you. A very basic example, you people are watching so many of videos on in your daily life. Do you think you watch all type of videos? The answer is no. You will watch only that video in which you have interest. And when you are watching that video, if you like the content, then only you would like to become a subscriber of that particular video. Otherwise, you will not, right? So whenever you are watching that video, at the back of your mind, you always have a decision making process about something. Let's say if the video is giving some message on a particular situation, so while watching that particular video, you are making your decision. So video is one of the way how companies are actually engaging with you. So engagement will be possible only when your content quality is good and you know the targeted audience interest. And that is what the main potential is into the digital domain, that if your content has a quality, then only people will love to become your subscriber. Otherwise, they will not. And that is the reason companies are looking to hire somebody who is a quality content writer. It's not like that anything you have to write out of it. So you need to understand the business standards, industry standards, and based on that only you have to write content. Okay. So this is the portion where companies started hiring a content writer. So till this extent, what is the demand of a content writer? I hope everybody is clear. If anyone has any question, you can let me know. Otherwise, finally, I will be moving to the next section, that why the company will hire a content writer. Maybe a full-time content writer, maybe a part-time content writer. Okay, so Bharti says, very much of clear. What about others, guys? If you all or any of you will have any question, please do let me know here, because for us, it will be easy to cater the question right now. If you all can answer. Manish says perfect, great. Namru says clear, great, great. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. Now, let me move to the next section for all of you. Now, the next part is when we know that, okay, content is the next market. Content is the, I would say, next requirement. So why do you think a company hires a content writer? If a company has to hire a content writer, what are the expectations that the company will have from you? So now this is my next question to everybody. Why do you think a company will hire a content writer? If you all can answer, please. Okay, Bharti says leads and sales. Makes sense. Great. Others, please. Why do you think a company will hire? Gaurav says to write web pages, blogs. All right, Gaurav, I guess you have logged in a bit late, but anyways, you have given a fair answer. Bharti says branding, market share. For Manish, Neha says for marketing. Makes sense, makes sense. Great, great. So now I want everybody to please pay attention right here on your screen. Now the simple answer to this part is, moreover, everybody have answered in the right way, but I'll just try to, make it short. Okay, so John says to increase the company reputation. One of the part that is branding anyways, Manish. Sorry, John. All right, so now everybody please pay attention. Now the answer to this question is, whenever the company will hire. Okay, Gaurav says to write for social media also. Yes, Gaurav, right, but that is only the writing part. But what is the objective from that writing? So these are the three objectives what the company will have from you. Okay, let me answer to all of these three things. Now, as you can see, when a company will hire, what they want from you, sales, leads, or maybe branding. These are the main things. Other than these three things, a company will not have any other objective. And please do not misunderstood by the term called sales, guys. Why? Because when you are writing content, your job is not to do sales, but the content that you are writing, that will anyways perform in a way where the sales will happen for a company. And as I was mentioning to you that I will be talking about only one part for in the example part, so that we all should be clear, that is Amazon. So now we all are aware about Amazon as a platform. Okay, and I'm dealing with the term called sales, how sales happened from a content writer. Now let's say you have to buy something. I'm talking about, let's say, wall paints for uh, let's say like this. I'm searching this term. Okay, so now when I'm searching wall paints for home, so how do you buy a product? You simply search something at Amazon. You scroll down. Now what you are looking at, you are looking at few companies like Deluxe is there at number one, Nippon at number two, right? You will scroll down, you will see Berger is there, Deluxe is there, right? So what will happen, let's say you like this particular product, you will open this. Now when you will open this particular page in front of you, what exactly you will find out at this screen. Now this is something, being a content writer, you need to understand, this is very important. At the left hand side of your screen, this portion where you can see the product image, this is the job of a graphic designer. This is not your job. Okay. But from the right side, here you can see from the product description is written right here, from here, whatever text portion you can see right here, the product descriptions and everything. This is the job of a content writer to write. Okay. This is the job of a content writer. So when you are writing product description, I will land to this page, Amazon's page. I will read the product description. And if I like the product description, I would love to buy the product. So Gaurav says A content, A plus content also for Amazon. Makes sense. Makes sense, Gaurav. All right. So now the part is, when we are liking the product description, then only we are buying the product. What do you think? If the product is something else and product description is not given in the proper way, do you think you will buy that product? Because before buying the product, we always do our research. We read everything about the particular product that we are looking at. If the product descriptions are not given in the right way, will you buy that particular product? If you can answer yes or no, simple. Nobody will buy. Why? Because the information that has been given at Amazon, it is not appropriate, or it is not I would say, present it in the right way. So if I do not like the product description, or if the product description are not written as per the industry standard, I will look for the different product. Now, have you ever noticed that a person from Amazon is going to call you and they will say you should buy Berger paint for your home as this is the best paint? Have you ever found like this, that someone from Amazon is calling you and counseling you for this particular section, that buy Berger paint? Anybody, if you can answer? No, it will never happen. Why? Because Amazon have a clear, business that you are searching something at Amazon as a product. You will land, you will be landing to the product page. You will look at the product description, product images, maybe reviews, and if everything goes well, you will buy the product. So your content is the only thing that is interacting with the user, with the customer. So your content quality matters a lot for Amazon. So if Amazon will, even seller don't call. That's right. That's right, Gaurav. So nobody is calling. So who is the main responsible factor here at Amazon's website to make sales? That is your content. So example I'm giving to you is Amazon. Your content is the main section, is the main responsible factor which will drive the sales. Okay. So in this way, Amazon is one of the company. There are so many of other companies, those who want you to write content that should drive the transactions without any human interaction. So if you are writing such as content which will drive the revenue for a company without human interaction, that kind of content is a sales oriented content. That is one of the objective what the company will have from you. Clear, everybody? Sales part is clear. I will move to the leads part after this. Everybody, if you can answer in the chat box, sales part example is clear to you? How exactly we can drive sales with the help of content? Gaurav says, but sir, generative AI can write good. Gaurav, at the end of the session, I will make sure that I'm answering this question. A lot of people will have this question in their mind. Okay, great. Thank you so much, Bharti, Manish, everybody. Okay, now let me move to the leads part now. How many of you are aware about leads? What is leads? So that I can move to the next section and I can explain about leads. Anybody who is there in the group is not aware about leads, you can mention I am not aware in the chat box, please. Bharti says aware. What about others? What is leads? Okay, Namru says I'm not aware. John says I'm not aware. Okay, not an issue. I got it. Okay, Bharti says, but please tell once if I know, if I have some miss. I couldn't get, Bharti, what you are trying to say. Leads is something that can be converted into a sales. Perfect. Gaurav, you have given an exact answer. Great. Abziba says, I'm not aware. Okay. Bharti says, please explain for better. I will explain anyways, Bharti. I'm just trying to understand the audience as well, those who are attending the session with me, so that accordingly I can accommodate all of you. Okay. Intent, Manish says. Okay, not an issue, guys. So I'll not take much of your time and let me explain you about the leads in very simple words. Anyone who is likely to buy my service and I have the details of that particular customer with me, that person will become a lead for me. A potential customer who is likely to buy my services or ready to become my subscriber and I have the details of that person is a lead for me. A very basic example. Now around 11 or 12 people are actually there in this orientation session with me. I have the details of all of you and I am leading this orientation session for you guys, so that at the end my objective is that you should buy my product, my course, if you will like the orientation session. All of you are leads for me because I have the details of each and every one, your name, your contact number, your email address with me. So you all are the prospects for me. Okay. So now let's say when you went to IIM Skills website, how your content is driving the leads. I'll tell you that part as well. When you land to this website, that is IIM Skills website, on the top side of it, you will see the overall course explanation has been given. Some additional salient feature you can see here. And after reading all this, you can see at the right hand side of your screen, join free demo session. And if you want to join free demo session, you will click here. And here I am asking three details. That is your name, your email address, and your phone number. Now, very simple question to everybody. If someone who is a stranger for you don't know that person, and that person is coming to you and asking you to share your contact details, your email address, your name with the person, do you think you will share your details with that person? If anybody randomly is coming to you and saying, please share your details with me, you will never be sharing that. The reason behind that is trust is the main and important part. Your name, your email address, your contact number is a confidential details. You cannot share these details with anyone. But what happened when you landed to IIM Skills website, you read the overall course details in the form of what? Text. You find it meaningful and you found that trust that yes, this is a website which is a authentic or a genuine website. And I need more information about this particular section. You will be clicking here at join a demo session, or maybe you will scroll down a bit more and then you will see request a callback option. Let's say right here, you will click here. Again, it is asking you to share three details. After reading all of this detail and looking at my website, you are finally having that trust on IIM Skills that I can share my details with this company. And once you shared your details with us, the objective of a content writer who is working with IIM Skills is now fulfilled. We have your details, right? So lead capturing part is done. How? With the power of content that we have written at our website. While reading the content at IIM Skills website, if you are not comfortable with the content, or let's say you are doubtful about IIM Skills, you will never be sharing your details with us. So the content that has been written at IIM Skills website, that content has driven that trust of yours so that you will come back to IIM Skills, you will share your details with us. As a result of that, now we and you are talking to each other in this orientation session. And I have a great opportunity to convert you guys, right? So my content that is there over the website, yeah, that's right, Gaurav. Anything can happen in this digital world. This is one of the section. So once I'm talking about when you are finding that trust, then only you will share your details with us. So who have driven that trust of yours? The content part. Okay. So similar like IIM Skills, you go to any website when you are doing your research, a company is asking you that, okay, you share your details with us. That is the main reason why they are asking, because they want your details to make you as a lead for them, as a prospect customers for them. So this is how lead capturing is done. And your content is the only part, because of that a person or a company will get a lead. I hope lead capturing part is also clear, everybody. If you can answer me in the chat box, please. I'll move to the branding section. And after that, I know all of you are waiting for the job part and the freelance part also to be discussed. I will make sure in detail I'm going to discuss everything. Okay, so Gaurav says yes, lead part is clear. Anybody else who is not clear about the lead part? If you all can acknowledge, Manish says yes. Everybody, I request that you all should participate. Priyanka, Neha, Namru, John, Hitesh, Hapziba, everybody, if you all can answer that you all are clear about it. Namru says yes. So I'm just expecting most of you are clear about the lead capturing part. Okay, fine, fine. Let me move to the next section finally. Thank you so much, Neha. Let me move to the next section, that is branding part. Okay. Now I'll just take a very basic example, and within this example, I'm sure you all will be able to understand this part. Thank you so much, Hafziba. Now let's say I'm taking an example of IAM skills, because you all are aware about IAM skills. Let's say in a day, IIM skills is getting 100 visitors over the website. Okay. I have 100, I would say potential customers or 100 leads. Okay. In a day. This is just an example, guys. IIM skills is getting way more than this, but I'm just taking an example. So 100 leads. Okay. So now let's say when 100 leads are coming over the IIM skills website for content writing course, what do you think? 100 out of 100 will buy my first services in the first visit only. How many of you are agree to this part? Right, Gaurav? I got one answer that is no. How many of you think that okay, 100 out of 100 will buy my service? Manish says no. All right. What about others? Everybody, do you think 100 out of 100 will buy? Right, right. Thank you so much, Namru Bharti. So Neha, John, Hitesh, great, great. I got an answer from everyone, most of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So now everyone is saying, right, 100 out of 100 will never be buying my service. Okay. 100 out of 100 will not buy. A good conversion ratio, if I may tell you, real time, it is around 5% of it. Okay. Out of 100, maybe 5% of the audience, they may buy my service, maybe on first visit. This is something which is just a, random number that I'm saying, but yeah, this is moreover acceptable. Okay. So 5% means 5 people have purchased my course. What about 95 people? Don't you think they are also interested? 95 students are still left. They have not purchased my course, but they were also looking for content writing course, but they are not buying it. What could be the reasons behind that? I'll just give you some examples. Maybe they do not have finances at that point of time. One could be the reason. Maybe they need more time to do research. That is also another reason. Maybe they are not the dominant to make the decision. They have to check with your family members, right? Maybe they have some exams going on. They will do after 1 or 2 months, or there could be XYZ reason. So I mean to say they are interested, but they are not looking to buy at the same time. That's right, Namru. Absolutely. That is what I'm trying to say. So 95 people, those who are not buying the service at that point of time, a company will never be leaving them just like that. A company will always try to engage with them with the help of what? With the help of text, with the help of images, with the help of videos, with the help of voice messages. All forms of content a company will use to reach out to you. And that is what is happening into the digital space. You people are looking at so many of advertisements. You people are receiving so many of emails, lot of spam, lot of inbox related emails and all. What exactly this is happening? A company is always trying to engage with you because we know, or the company knows, that you will be buying the product maybe after a month. If I will leave you like this only, when you are ready to buy the product, you may find out another company and you will buy that particular course from there. On the other side, if we always, continuously have that particular engagement with the help of text, image, or videos, you always have our name in your mind on the top of it. How many of you must have noticed that when you are logged into your social media post, the founder of IM Skills is there on your screen and inviting you to attend a free demo session? How many of you have seen that advertisement? A person in the white t-shirt, guys, you must have seen his video. If you can let me know in the chat box, any of you have seen Mr. Vaibhav Kakkar's advertisement on your social media wall where he is inviting you for the demo session? This is all something which is a part of branding. So Gaurav says, yes, I have seen his ad. Yes, yes, yes. Manish, maybe you have just landed to our website, but yeah, within few days you will be able to see that. So guys, this is all something what is the part of branding section. Whenever a company is hiring you, their main objective is not only sales, not only lead capturing, but also branding. Okay. So this is all something which comes under the content writing part only. And if you know all of these three skill sets, that okay, how to deal with these three areas, a company would love to hire you. Okay. So that is what the main objective is. Yes, Hitesh, I'm sure you must have seen that. And those who have not seen him as of now, soon he will be meeting with you guys on your social media wall. Don't worry about it. Okay. So let me move to the next. I hope, guys, so these three parts are clear. The lead generation part, sales and branding. Everybody, please acknowledge. Gaurav says Insta पे भी आती है उनकी ad. Okay, Gaurav. All right. Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging. Okay, so everybody is clear about these terms: sales, branding, lead generation. Why a company hires a content writer? I guess this part is also clear to everybody. Please acknowledge in the chat box. Neha, Namru, Manish, John, Hitesh, Hapsiba. See, if you will be replying in the chat box, then I will be connected with you all. Otherwise, I will not have an idea that how many of you are able to understand or not. Thank you so much, everybody. Yes. Now, the next part, which is the most important part, guys. All right. Thank you so much. So now there are so many guys, those who are looking for content writing industry, and they have some objectives like they're looking for a job, looking for freelancing, or maybe setting up their own business. I wanted to understand how many of you are looking for a job, those who are attending this session with me, how many of you are looking for freelance, or maybe how many of you are looking to set up their own business. If you all can answer. Gaurav says, I want a job full time. Makes sense, Gaurav. What about others, guys? Namru says job. Okay. Neha says already have a job. So what is your objective, Neha? Are you looking for freelance or you're looking to do upgradation? Abziba says, I want a job. Great. I have a higher percentage today for a job. Great. Usually we see a lot of freelance guys are also there. Neha says SEO learning. Okay. All right. Neha makes sense. Okay. Want to hone my writing skills and communication skills. Great, Manish. Hitesh says freelancing. Finally, I have a freelance person. Bharti says want to know scope in all three. Okay, fine. Business. All right. Okay, got it. Not an issue. So now, guys, before answering to this particular portion, that how do we get a job, how do we get a freelance, or how do we set up our own business? There is one thing that I wanted to ask. How many of you have heard few terms which are really important? Just now, uh, Neha have written this part. How many of you have heard this term? Search engine optimization. How many of you have heard about it? Search engine optimization. Gaurav says SEO helps to rank your content. That makes sense. Namru says never heard. How many of you have heard about portfolio? So these two terms, SEO and portfolio. Manish have heard. Most of you have heard about it. Okay, great. I'll just take a very small, example that why I am asking this question to everyone. See, guys, this is something which you need to understand. Whenever you are looking to become a content writing person, maybe a full-time content writer, it may be a part-time content writer, or maybe you are planning to start your own business. Search engine optimization is the main key skill set that you should be known to. Okay. Why? Whenever you will write your content as a full-time writer, as a part-time writer, your job is not only to write content, but your job is also to rank your content in front of your targeted audience. So I was taking you through this Amazon's website. Now I'm just giving you a basic example how exactly SEO deals with, okay? Please pay attention to your screen. I was searching for wall paints for home, and I was taking an example of one of the wall paint that was here, let's say Berger. Okay. So I simply search for wall paints for home and I get so many of results in front of us. Okay. But if you will scroll down at the bottom, you will see a lot of results are coming not only at page number one, you see there are a lot of other pages at Amazon because there are so many products are listed. Page number two, page number three, four, five, six, seven, and so many of more. You will see so much of more. If you will click here, you will see so much of more. So how many of you think that when you have to buy a product, you will go to page number two, scroll down, you will go to page number two, page number three, and you will buy from there? Do you usually do that? That you have to buy something and you are not purchasing from the topmost ranked product and you are actually going to page number two or three? Usually we don't go there, right? The reason behind that is the kind of things we are looking at to buy, mostly at page number one, we people are able to find out the relevant product for ourselves. Okay. So whichever product is actually coming here in front of you on the top of your screen, the product which is coming at the top of your screen will have the higher chances to get the sales. Why? Because the rank of this particular product is number one. But you will see one small difference whenever you are searching anything at internet. Let's say here you have searched for wall paints for home. There is a small symbol, all of you can see here. Sponsored is mentioned. Can you see all of these guys? You all can see sponsored here, sponsored here. In the initial top three results, you will be looking at a term that is sponsored. You all can see that, guys. Please acknowledge in the chat box. Sponsored is visible to everybody. Yes, great. Thank you so much, Gaurav. Thank you so much, Neha. Now, when we say SEO, let me take you here as well. When we say SEO, SEO means non-paid results. Okay. It means organic. If you are a content writer, you should learn or you have to understand how to rank your content on top without any paid advertisement. If you will go to Amazon, these sponsored part which you are able to see, these are not the organic results. These are the paid results. There is another term that is called SEM, that is search engine marketing. Search engine marketing. Okay. Search engine marketing is similar like SEO, but it's a paid result. It is related to your ranking part only, but it's a paid result. So understand this is something which is very important. If you are a content writer, if you are claiming that you are best content writer, you should be able to rank your content with the help of organic section without any paid advertisement. If you don't know how to rank your content organically, then through paid ads, most of us can easily rank our content. There is no need of a content writer. Okay. So the person who has written content for this part, for Berger, there is no sponsored tag. There is no sponsored tag. Okay. So these are the organic results, what you are able to see. Gaurav says, sir, can we do SEO on Amazon also? Just that. Gaurav, you are able to see the results. SEM is also working at Amazon. Amazon itself is a search engine in today's time. It's a big search engine. There are millions of products which are listed. Okay. So SEO we have to do not only at web pages and even at Amazon's website. Okay. So now SEO matters a lot. So being a writer, you always have a targeted audience. You have to make sure that whenever your targeted audience is searching something, you have to rank your content organically in front of them. Otherwise, if you do not have a ranking in front of them, nobody knows you as a writer. Okay. So SEO part is this. And portfolio part is something what I was actually, looking to share with you because what is portfolio? Portfolio is nothing but it is a kind of your own, digital resume. Digital resume means if you are saying that you are a content writer, your real time content writing work should be live on digital platforms, so that if any company is asking you a question that why should I consider you a content writer, show me some of your work samples. So what usually people are doing, they are just showing their content writing work in a form of a Word document to a company. If you have your work written in the form of a Word document, a company cannot validate that work. Why? Because the work is not live. How will I, measure the performance of your content? So a company will always trust to a person where your work is live and you can show the performance of that content, what you have written. Whether it's a full-time job, you are getting hired for a company as a full-time content writer, or even if you're looking to get a freelance opportunity, your work real time matters a lot. You have to develop those references. So okay, Gaurav says portfolio meaning. I'll come to this part, Gaurav. Portfolio. How to make a portfolio. I'm just giving you the knowledge that, okay, what portfolio is, because when I will talk about my course, what all things we are covering, we are doing, I'll just relate everything at the end of it. Okay. So now the part is SEO and portfolio. These two things matters a lot. And obviously good content writing skills. These three things, if you have, then only you will be able to get what? A job part. So those who are looking to get a job in the market, now I am coming to this part. A lot of people said that, okay, they need a job. For job, what they need? Good writing skills. Why we need good writing skills? I have already given three objectives: sales, lead generation, and branding. Without good writing skills, these three things will never happen. Why? Because you will not be able to drive the trust of a customer in that case. Okay. Right, Gaurav. So now good writing skills is number one part, plus you need to have a good SEO skills. Without SEO, again, company will not hire, because if you don't know how to rank your content in front of your targeted audience, you cannot sell or you cannot fulfill the objective, and you cannot fulfill the objective like lead generation, sales, or maybe the branding part. This is all something which will happen only when you have a ranking. Everything starts from the visibility. SEO is the most important part of it. And third part, obviously, a good portfolio, or let's say strong portfolio, I will rather write. Okay. Strong portfolio. If anybody is looking for a job, these three things are required. And when I'll talk about my course details, guys, I'll make sure that I'm answering to this. So Bharti have raised a hand. Okay. Difference between SEO and SEM. I'm just going to answer once again to you, Bharti. Difference between SEO and SEM is search engine optimization is non-paid. SEO results are non-paid results. These are organic. Okay. And SEM results, these are paid results. So what I mean by SEO and SEM, let me give you an example. If you can see there is a sponsored tag, if I will click on this paint, which is coming in the sponsored list, immediately when I will click at this particular paid section, this company, what is Deluxe? Deluxe company will pay a certain amount and a specific amount to Amazon. Why? Because as per Amazon, through advertisement, Amazon have sent one customer to Deluxe website or to buy the Deluxe paint. Okay. But if I will click here at Berger Wala section here, Berger section, then there is no need. Berger will not pay any amount to Amazon. Okay. Why? Because this positioning, what I have at Amazon, this is organic. I hope this is clear now. Yes, Gaurav says PPC. That is right. I'm not using all of these terms, Gaurav, because a lot of people are, new into this particular zone. That was the reason. So, Bharti, I hope this part is clear. If you can acknowledge. Okay, Gaurav says, Bharti. Gaurav says, but if a content writer knows all about SEO, why will the company hire SEO executive? See, understand. This is something, Gaurav, you need to understand. SEO part is something you will do SEO on what? On the content that you have written. So only your SEO skill will not help you. Okay. You need to have both the skills, writing skills and as well as SEO skills. Okay. So writing plus marketing, both these skills will help you. If I say that, okay, I am a very good writer, but I don't know how to market, a company will not appreciate. They will not hire. If I will say I know how to market through SEO, but I don't know how to write, again, company will have to hire another person in that case. So companies are looking in today's time a person who can do both the things together. And that is the job in today's time of a content writer to do so. Portfolio part is not clear. I'll come to this part. Portfolio means whenever you are going for an interview or you are talking to a person who is looking for a freelance opportunity, they will straight away ask you a question, Namru, that why should I trust you that you are a content writer? How do you prove that person that you are a content writer? There is only one way to prove that person that you are a content writer. If you have written your content somewhere which is live, which is available on digital platforms, and you can see that particular content and measure the performance. For an example, I'm saying IIM Skills is a company and we are the best company in terms of offering content writing course. Why will you trust me? I'll show you my content. I'll show you the overall reviews and everything in the form of text. So this is something which is live. So once you are able to see everything live on your screen and you are able to validate, that is the reason you are trusting IIM Skills. Otherwise, why will you trust IIM Skills? Are you getting my point? So your work should be live. You need to have 4 or 5 references in your hand that you can show to anyone that this is my work, this is my creation, and this is live here. You can see the performance of it. That is the part of a portfolio. Word doc, again, as I mentioned to you, Gaurav, the performance cannot be analyzed over to the Word document. Okay. So work should be live. That is what companies are actually, usually training you for, that, okay, you do your Word document, work done, and you can show it as a portfolio. No, this will not work. Mostly with good brands. Anyways, I will be coming to that part as well at the end of this session. I'll just cover some more part of it. Just give me only 1 minute. So I was talking about job part I have mentioned to you. If I may go for freelance. For freelance as well, guys, what we need, I'll just tell you that part, okay? So that we will be moving to the next section. Give me a moment. For freelance, what you need to have all of these 3 things. These are mandatory, but before this, you need to have a website or a blog. You need to have a website or a blog plus this. So anybody, those who are targeting for freelance opportunities, along with the good writing skills, SEO, and a strong portfolio, you need to have a website. Why? Because where will you cater the audience? You need to drive traffic first of all. You need to create your own digital identity. Then only people will come to know about you that you are a content writer. Okay. So if you want to be a writer, number one, make your own website or a blog. That is your identity. Number two, pitch your services over that website. It means good writing skills. Number three, create that visibility. It means if a person is looking for a content writing freelancer, you should be able to do SEO on this term. And number four, when a person landed to your website, you need to have a strong portfolio to convince your customers. Okay. How to create a website, Gaurav? Again, this is something we will teach you in the course. And I will be coming to this part at the end. Okay. Without having any coding language knowledge, anyways, you will get to learn all this. And for the, I would say, creating your own business or setting up your own business. So again, to set up your own business, you need what? You need all these parts. Okay. To set up your own business, the same thing that is required to become a freelancer, the same thing you have to use into your setting up your own business. Okay. So these are the things what is required to become a professional into content writing. Now I will give you a very small comparison as well, and you need to validate, because when you are looking for a content writing course, there are so many people, those who are offering content writing course, and everybody is saying that, okay, we are the best into content domain. How will you validate that which company is best and which company is not? Now, in the overall discussion, you all are aware that, okay, what is required to become a content writing freelancer and what is required to get a full-time job. It means you know the content writer's job. If a person is saying that I am the best content writing company or training company, all of these things, what I just mentioned to you, they should be good at it. First of all, themselves. Then only they can teach you these parts. I'll give you a very small comparison. Okay. There is a tool that is called SEM Rush. Now, this is one of the most important part of this overall session that I'm sharing with you. This will help you not only in doing research about best content writing training company, but even into a lot of other things. Okay. When you will start your own business or when you will do the competitive analysis for your own job in which you are into, or maybe into freelance, if you have to analyze the competitors, this is a free tool. I'm sharing the link of this free tool. SEM Rush. This is globally used tool. This is something which is internationally ranked as #1 tool. And what this tool is actually talking about, free website traffic checker. So you need to understand, if any company is saying that I'll teach you best content writing, it means they're talking about best writing skills and they're talking about best SEO skills. If a company is ranking at #1, they should be getting highest number of traffic organically. Now you understand what is organic traffic. I'll take one example right here. So when you will log into SEM Rush through your Gmail ID, I am already logged in. You can see I'm clicking at the homepage of SEM Rush. I have clicked here. You will see a search tab in front of you. In the search tab, I am simply searching iimskills.com. This is my website. Okay. So I just wanted to analyze that how many users or what is the traffic that I am getting per month at IIM Skills website organically. And I will also show you what amount of traffic the competitors of IIM Skills are getting organically. So when I'm searching iimskills.com, you can see right here, organic traffic search. It means organically how many people are actually there? Close to 5 lakh. Okay. Close to 5 lakh people are actually landing at IIM Skills website as a organic traffic. Now I will scroll down and some interesting facts I would like to show you right here. Okay. Please pay attention to this. Now you can see competitive positioning map. So this is a global tool as I mentioned. This positioning map is actually going to tell you the position of IIM Skills in terms of organic traffic and all the competitors. You can see purple circle belongs to IIM Skills here. You see this is the purple circle. #1, this company's circle, if you will see, my company's circle, you can see how big we are in terms of getting highest number of organic traffic. And you can see a lot of other competitors, those you can see right here. Nobody is closer to IIM Skills in terms of organic traffic. And they are saying they are the best person who can teach you SEO. How? If they are unable to get positioning in front of IIM Skills, they are unable to beat us. We are almost 3 times bigger than what is this second closest company to us. 3 times bigger. Nobody is close to IIM Skills, and they are saying that they can teach you better than IIM Skills, which is practically impossible. So this is something where you need to do the validation that which company is best. Not only this, you go to simply LinkedIn. Open your LinkedIn. I'm just logging in for you guys. Okay. When you will go to LinkedIn, simply search IIM Skills in the search bar. Topmost side, left side, you can see there is a search tab. I am searching what? IIM Skills here. Now, when I'm searching IIM Skills, this is IIM Skills. I will click at people. At the left hand side, I clicked on people. Now, if you will scroll down, how many pages you can see here? More than 100 pages. So all of these guys have already done a course with IIM Skills, and these people are actually working with different companies. And they are associated with IIM Skills in some way. You can add anybody in your profile and you can talk to anyone and ask for the feedback, or you can see their profiles where exactly these guys are working. So this is something, guys, which is an open part. You can go to any of the profile and you can talk to anybody. This is one way how you can validate IAM skills authenticity. Second way, when you come to IAM skills website, then you can see there is a placements tab. Click at placements tab. Okay. Once you will click at placements tab, you will see so many users, so many students profile are there in front of you. Give me only 1 minute. Yes, now you can see the profiles. You can talk to anybody. Let's see Purva Deshpande. Here is the IN, that is LinkedIn logo. Click here. You will be able to see the profile of Purva Deshpande. You talk to anybody. There are so many profiles. You talk to any random profiles. It's not like that we will share only one people profile or two guys profile. No, we are ready to share everything openly with you guys. You talk to anybody, ask about the feedback, add them, right? So more than 20,000 profiles you will have in front of you. These guys have already done a course with IAM skills and leading most of the senior leadership positions. This is what we have delivered over the last 9 years, guys. And IIM Skills is the most preferred and reputed institute in the market. Why? Only because of the quality and the kind of delivery structure we follow. So now Gaurav says SCM Rest has planning. Gaurav, you don't have to go for the paid plans. You just need to check these sections with a free section, because as of now, I have not purchased this tool. I do not require this. Okay. So you can simply log in with your this Gmail ID. No. Simply give a space between IIM and skills. Then you will see. I have done this for you. Simply do like this. Open your LinkedIn. Go to search bar. Here, simply search IIM space skills. If you will search this, now you see what? You see IIM skills profiles students. Okay. Go to home page. Here, when you have home page, IIM skills like this. If you will search, then you will find out all of these profiles. Okay. All right, guys. So this is about IAM skills and the competitive analysis. Now I will take next slide where I will be giving you a brief understanding about IAM skills as a training program, what we offer in this course. Okay. So now we offer a training program here at IAM Skills, guys, which is called Content Writing Master Course. The overall duration of this training program is going to be 4 months, out of which initial 1 month is going to be your core training period, and next 3 months is going to be the industry exposure, that is so-called your internship. And internship is anyways is your part of your course only. The learning part will be going on, and the portfolio development part. So some people were asking about portfolio. What is portfolio? So I have given already an example that some references should be there when you are saying that you have a portfolio. So what we are going to do for you guys, let me come to content writing page. You can see you will be publishing your own ebook at Amazon Kindle. So this is number one part, which is a part of your, or which is a section of your portfolio development. When you are saying that you are a writer and you are saying that your book is live at Amazon Kindle, so people can see your book. And Amazon always have certain algorithms. If you follow those algorithms, then only your book will be live at Amazon. So if you are showing your book to Amazon Kindle, it means you understand the Amazon's algorithm. So people will have that trust. You will be writing your first blogs for the platforms like Times of India. Okay. I'm talking about Times of India blog. Okay. So you will be writing your post and it will be live there. Similar like Times of India, you will be writing for the platforms like vocal.media, which is a US based platform. And you will be publishing your own press release like that. So this is all something which comes under the portfolio development, because your work will be live. Amazon is a globally accepted platform. Times of India is an internationally valid platform. Vocal.media is an internationally valid platform. So if your content is live on these websites, then definitely people will accept your portfolio as a strong reference. So within the next 3 months of journey, after 1 month, we will be developing your portfolio and additional classes, additional learning will be going on. This is second part. Now classes will be for this particular batch will be every Sunday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Classes will be 100% live and interactive. 101 interaction, the way all of you are able to do with me, similar to that, you will be. No, Gaurav, 3 month internship is a part of your course only. It is not paid. Okay. Anyway, that's your learning period only, and the work that you are doing, that is for yourself. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I am anyways giving you access to everybody now as well. You can unmute yourself one by one in case if you have any questions. I'm just giving the course details of IIM Skills Training Program. Okay. All of you have the access. I'm just looking for 2 more minutes for you guys. Then you all will have access to unmute and ask your questions. So other than the timing, I am saying that, okay, this training is a job-oriented course where 100% support you will be getting from my team. We have a dedicated placement cell. We have a dedicated placement portal. We always make sure that you're getting best opportunities, not only into full-time and even into freelance. 100% support will be provided to you. And next section is the course fees for this training program will be 16,900 plus 18% GST. At this point of time, course fees is 19,942 rupees. Very soon, there might be a change into the course fees, and new course fees we are planning to implement at the end of April finally. Course fees may be INR 29,900 plus 18% GST. Okay, so it will be like 35,282 rupees. Okay. So this is something what is going to be the next course fees. As of now, this is not there. Okay. As of now, the course fees is 19,942. Fresh batch, guys, we are starting from 28th of April. Registrations always goes in advance. We allow 30 students, out of which 6 more enrollments we are waiting for. Why? Because 24 enrollments are done. If anybody is looking to enroll in the course, here is the link. You can simply open this particular link. Once you will open this link, it will ask you to provide your details, fill up the batch date. It means your email address, contact number. Click here and fill up the batch date, 28th of April, and proceed ahead with the enrollment so that out of 6, one of the seat could be provided to you. So I am done from my side, guys. All of you have access to unmute yourself and ask your questions one by one. And I want all of you to please do respond me that, okay, out of these 6 seats, how many of you are actually looking to enroll for this 28th of April batch? And we are good to go with that. So you now, all of you are open to ask your questions through chat, through messages, or maybe through voice. You all have access. You can unmute yourself. So Gaurav says 3 month internship. I have already answered Gaurav to you. Definitely, Gaurav. See, ultimately it depends upon faculty to faculty. Okay. If you want to ask some questions verbally only during the class, you request the faculty to give you the mic access and they will give you that. Okay. But when you will start your class, you will anyways be able to get all the answers during the class through chat itself. But yeah, you will have the mic access. Rest all, now you can ask your questions. If anybody want to unmute and want to ask any questions, Neha, Bharti, Gaurav, Hapsiba, Hitesh, Manish, Namru, you can ask your questions.
Hi, Shiva.
Yes, Bharti.
My question is that one of the place you mentioned job support. So, what kind of a job support?
Let me help you with that. See, we have a dedicated placement cell, Bharti. Once you are done with your course and your portfolio development, it is the responsibility of IIM Skills now. Find out the job openings for you in your preferred location. Let's say mostly, I would say the big cities where the jobs are available. We will be able to find out the jobs for you. We will share all of those job recruitments, what we are getting from the market. You will be getting continuous emails from our placement team side that, okay, this is the job, what is coming. If you are interested in any of the job, you will share your resume. We will connect you with the company. We will give our reference to consider your profile. And once the company will receive your resume, and once your resume is shortlisted, they will call you for an interview. At the interview time, you have to perform finally, because what all things we have taught to you, what all things you have developed, these are more than enough to crack an interview. So that is the support I'm asking. Everything will be
So,
done by IIM skills. You just have to clear the interview.
okay, so any the trend of the kind of job openings you are getting, is there have you observed that is there any age bar? Because why I am specifically asking this is because my age is 50 plus.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Let me help you with that. See, when you are going ahead with certain age criteria, so full-time job, I would suggest you not to look for. You should be looking for freelance opportunity. Give you one very basic example. There is one of my student, his name is Partho Ghosh. Okay. His website I'm sharing with all of you. If those having a question related to the age section, this is his website, eastsidewriters.com. Namru, this is for you as well, okay? You are at 62, you mentioned. At this point of time, Mr. Ghosh is around 62 or 63. When he had joined my course, he was at the age of 59. You can see what he has done. He has created his own business after doing content writing course with IM Skills. This is his website. This is all what he has done. So many books he have written. You can see he has shared the achievements of his, that okay, what he have got as of now. Okay. His contact number is also provided if I'm not wrong. Yes, you can see these are the certifications what he has uploaded here. His contact number is there. You add him over an email, over a WhatsApp, over a call, and ask for the feedback. In full-time jobs, at this point of time, there may be a struggle in getting a full-time opportunity, but in freelance, there is no age barrier. You can definitely go ahead about it.
Shiva, I think I had spoken to Mr. Partho once,
Okay.
because last time I had, I think few 1 or 2 years back, I had attended this session. But
Hmm.
at that time, I had attended to know the career about my son in content writing.
Okay.
So you had answered me all the questions at that time, but this
Okay.
time I am attending for my sake,
Okay.
because my son is already into content writing and he's working in that area.
Great.
So I had spoken to Partho Ghosh sir,
Hmm.
and what I'm remembering is that he had said that he already had the exposure into the writing
Hmm.
field.
Hmm.
So he said that he got the basic knowledge from you, but otherwise he said that I had done other courses as well, and
Hmm.
that is why he has the exposure into that.
Again, age is not coming as a barrier, right? If you hold content writing skill sets with you, age is not a barrier. That is what I'm trying to say. Anybody, those who are looking for freelance opportunities, other than these three things, that is making a website, pitching your services in the best way, and having a good knowledge on SEO. If you are good at these three things, you can start your journey as a content writing freelancer easily. Condition is only one, Bharti, right here is
Mm-hmm.
you are not compromising with the quality into content
Mm-hmm.
writing services. Now understand, content writing industry is a recurring business industry. Okay. It means if one customer came to you and you have served him better in the best way, and the person is satisfied with the work that you have provided, the same person will come back to you within 2 to 3 months. Why? Because it is a continuous job. So if you have only 4 to 5 customers in your pocket, they can serve you for lifetime. You do not require every time to hunt a new person. Okay. So make sure that you are not compromising with the quality. Content writing industry is one of the biggest industry in today's time. The simple idea, you can have only at Naukri portal more than 7,000 jobs are listed in full time, in part time. Only at one portal I'm talking about, Naukri. So jobs are there. You just need to prove your relevancy that you are the right choice for a company. Create that and get the support from IIM Skills. We have been doing over the last 9 years, and we are good to go with that.
No, can you please repeat about Naukri thing? I mean, is it in relation with your offering or
No,
what?
no, no, no. I am saying content writing industry, content writing market having so much
Uh,
of opportunities. If you will look only
uh-huh.
for the job at one portal, that is Naukri portal. I'm just giving you an example, just trying to show you the market size. More
Yeah,
than
yeah,
7,000 jobs are listed only at Naukri portal. Forget about other portals. So
yeah,
jobs
yeah.
there, why will you not get a job in case if you are the right choice for a company? And what companies are actually targeting, that is all we have already discussed, that this is all something what is required. So make
So,
sure
do you help the promising candidate in getting the freelance opportunities as well?
the promise from our side will be like we will help you to set up your own
Yeah.
positioning as a content writer. That is a primary
Mm-hmm.
requirement. We will help you to write content in the best way, that is product pitching. That is what we are teaching you. Number three, we
Mm-hmm.
will help you in providing you best SEO exposure so that you can get the ranking. If you follow all of these algorithms in the best way, within 4 to 5 months from the day you will enroll, this is a recorded
Mm-hmm.
line. We always do
Mm-hmm.
this demo session every week. If
Mm-hmm.
you are not getting the project from the market, you can ask your complete money back from IM Skills. That is the kind of assurance we give. But you have to follow all of those algorithms, what we are asking you to do.
No, no, my question is that I agree. Like you said, no, for the you answered for my question on job placement very
Hmm.
well. So, but since I have an age limitation, I mean, you
Hmm.
suggested that for my age, this thing I
Hmm.
should look for the freelance kind of
Hmm.
opportunity. So
Hmm.
that is why I'm asking that if the candidate is fulfilling all the has learned very well and fulfilling all
Hmm.
the things as per your criteria, will
Hmm.
you be helping or supporting in getting the freelance
Yeah, yeah, you will
project?
get that support for sure. What I am trying to, say is it's not like that we will give you projects from our side. Complete
Mm-hmm.
support in terms of getting a client is a different part, and giving a
Mm-hmm.
client from our side is a different part. See, our targeted audience is those who are looking for content writing course. Sometimes a company, those who are coming to hire our students as a full-time writer, they even ask you or even ask us to hire as a freelance writer as well, work from home section as well. So we provide
Okay.
that support as well. There is no challenge into that.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And you one thing you mentioned that people use learn this for setting up their own business. So does this go for personal branding on LinkedIn as well?
Yeah, absolutely. See, all of these platforms that you're talking about, let's say LinkedIn is one of the social media platform, which is one of the most professional platforms. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, a lot of content is being used. For an example, if we have to hire, we even post at LinkedIn. Okay. So
Pardon?
if we have to hire for IAM skills, just for an example, we
Mm-hmm.
post small, articles, or we post our queries over there, over to the LinkedIn. So
Mm-hmm.
this particular training program will make you a capable person where you start writing on different platforms and you start getting the, I would say, opportunities. In case if you're looking for freelance, you will be able to get that part. If you're looking to do your personal branding, you will be able to do that. You have to use social media in the right way. Simple. Follow the norm.
Okay, so for this making us learn the social media on the like in the starting, you said that the content is in the form of text, images,
Right.
videos, and all.
Hmm.
So we will be let's say if I have to make my brand on the Instagram
Hmm.
through videos, my videos only. But
Hmm.
for that video, you will be making us learn the text part.
The video script part, basically. Yes.
Which part?
Video script, how to write video script. That is what
Oh,
you will teach.
okay, 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 okay.
All
I'm done, sir. Now the time is open for other
right. Okay,
participants
every
as well.
rest all you even ask your questions. I guess Bharti is done with their questions. And also please do respond me in the chat box that how many of you are planning to start from 28th of April and how many of you are enrolling for this.
Sir,
Please.
I will be planning, but I mean, I would, I mean, if this fees can be given to me sometime in June, because Right now, I have a date sheet in front of me for my exams in June. So I
Hmm.
know that if I enroll today, I'll not be able to pay that much attention.
Hmm. So you can enroll for the June batch now as well, and you can start from that batch because 2nd of June is the next batch. Anyways, after the demo session, someone will connect with you and help you with it. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. So rest everyone, you can ask your questions if anybody want to unmute and ask questions.
Yeah,
So Shiva,
may I?
Uh, Neha and Namru. So let's do one thing. Neha, please mute yourself. Let's Namru ask the questions and then we will talk. Yes, Namru, you can ask.
Yeah. My problem is I'm not that tech savvy.
Okay.
Actually, I'm a language skills trainer, but I am unable to teach
Hmm.
online.
Okay.
I can only teach offline. So, am I eligible to do this course?
Can you operate basic system? Can you operate basic features?
I suppose I do, but I don't know exactly.
See, ultimately here, there is no technology that you have to use ultimately. But you need to understand that, okay, if I'm asking you to go and open, let's say browser's page, you should be able to open that, right? And if I'm asking you to search something, go to the website, click onto the links, you should be able to do that.
Yeah,
The basic thing
I
is
can do all.
required. Yeah,
That's
yeah. Other than that, there is no technology kind of, thing that is a prerequisite. It's not required.
can
You
do
are
certain things
definitely
like
eligible.
copy paste and like opening new links and going to websites.
This is all something that will
All-
be guided to you anyways. What all things we will ask you.
what are the technical requirements I need? Like
You need
webcam.
to have an internet with 2
Internet.
Mbps internet speed. Okay.
Which one? Which one?
And 2 Mbps, 2 mega. Yes, yes.
And
Okay. And a laptop. There is no webcam that is required.
I have desktop and mobile.
That
I
will
don't
work.
have a laptop.
No issues. Desktop will also work. You can
Desktop.
connect internet with your desktop and attend classes. No issues.
Then I need a webcam then.
Not required. When you all are attending the classes with me, I am not asking you that you have to open your webcam, right? It is anyways not required.
Yeah.
My job is to teach you in the best way. Your job is to get what I'm trying to teach you, right?
What about interaction?
I couldn't get. Can you repeat again, please?
What about interaction in the classroom? If I had to interact with you,
Yeah,
open
yeah.
a,
So the way you are talking with me over a chat, over a voice, so you will have the directly faculty's number as well after the class. You will be able to talk with them.
I can talk with him. Yeah,
Yeah, over an email, over a WhatsApp. You will have your WhatsApp group with the classmates. Okay.
that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yeah.
Yes.
So I can have constant guiding them.
Right.
Guide.
Absolutely. Yes. Every stage you will have the support from IAM. Yes.
I'm not worried about my language skills. I'm good at.
I guess you are fine enough with that. There is no
I
challenge.
can make it. The only technical part I'm very much bothered about of late.
That we will make sure. I don't think that there is any challenge that you will face. You are definitely eligible for that.
Thank you. Then I will enroll for the April 28th batch.
Please, you can use the same link what I have given to you.
Not
So
immediately.
yes,
I'll take one week time and I'll do it.
take your time. So Neha, now you can unmute yourself.
hi Shiva.
Hi Neha.
Actually, I've told you also that I already have a job as a content writer for
Yes.
a UI UX designer firm called Yellow Slice.
Hmm.
For that particular job, I need to have a little bit of digital marketing skills like SEO also. So
Hmm.
now I 100% have to enroll for the course, but I'm quite confused which one is the right choice for me right now. Whether should I go for digital marketing course that you guys are offering,
Hmm.
or should I go with the content writing course?
I will suggest you to start from the first stage actually at this point of time. Okay. Because
Okay.
content is the key of the overall digital domain,
See,
right?
I've been writing content for past 6 years.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that is not an issue. I already have a job and I was working for a very long period of time in the content writing. But normally what happened is my job was more like creative writing jobs. It was a
All
back end
right.
job. So I was not writing for the websites particularly.
Hmm.
So now this new job is requiring me to have the skills of SEO and everything also.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So that is why I'm a bit confused and I need guidance in this area.
Did you get some chance to look at the brochure, by the way, Neha?
Yeah, I did. I've received the brochure link and I've downloaded it, and still I'm confused because
Very
uh,
simple question. I'll just remove
both
your
are very,
confusion
yeah.
because I myself hold a good exposure into the digital space as well. The
Okay.
brochure that you have seen, if I
Yeah.
may ask one question, out of 100% content that we have shared in that brochure, what percentage are you friendly with? I mean, you say that, okay, this is something which I'm 100% on with.
In if we talk about content writing brochure, I am already writing my own book, so I have a little bit of idea how to write a book also.
Hmm,
I have been reviewing books for a very long period of time on Goodreads and Amazon and so many areas, so I know how to write. But
hmm,
the SEO part, the particular digital part, is something that is lacking in that
hmm,
particular area. Plus, as I told you that I was writing creative work first.
hmm,
I was before this job, I was working for M5 Entertainment. That
hmm,
was a production firm. We had a
hmm,
conversation also yesterday. I told you
hmm.
back then.
We had a discussion.
Yeah. So there also I had to write something creative only about stories and everything.
Hmm,
This job is basically a technical content writing job. So I don't know how different it would be from the one that I have written. Uh, that is one thing that I'm confused about because if the technical writing part is going to be challenging for me to
hmm,
convert myself from creative writer to a technical writer,
hmm,
so this that is something that is confusing. And secondly, the confusing part was this that your batch for digital marketing is
hmm.
starting on 14th of this date,
Right.
and my joining is on 15th. So I have already told them that I've enrolled for the course and 28th is way far ahead. So
Hmm,
I just, that is also an issue.
hmm.
Um,
So let's do one thing. Let's do one thing. See, this is something which would be requiring me to, grab some more details from you because
okay.
this once the things are clear, because there are three courses now you are talking about: technical writing, content writing, and digital marketing. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
So a proper, explanation is required. So right after the demo session, I will connect with you. I will understand your requirements once again, and then I'll help you with it. I guess that will make more sense rather than
yeah,
asking all these questions here, because so many other people are also expecting to get their queries
of
resolved.
course.
So after the session, I'll definitely call you, Neha. Okay,
Okay, thank you so much.
most welcome. So now others, you can also ask your questions if you have any, or else we are good to go with this. Anybody has any questions? I guess all of your questions got answered. Great, great. So now almost everybody is done with their questions. Just the last thing, what I'm requesting to everybody, if you all can reply me in the chat box that which batch exactly you are targeting, so that accordingly my teammate can connect with you and guide you about it. And also, please do share the feedback about this session, that how was the session, what all insights you were able to get, if you, in case you need any help, suggestions. So Namru says, okay, you will enroll soon. All right, Namru. Remember, Namru, we have 6 seats only, okay? So Neha says 14th or 28th. All right. Manish, please get me a call back. Definitely, Manish, I guess you are talking with my colleague Ankur. She will be calling you after the session. Thank you so much, Bharti, for the feedback. Rest, everybody. You can also share your feedback and share the dates from when you want to start. And from my side, it is done, guys. Thank you so much spending this almost close to 2 hours time with me, and looking forward to welcoming you in the upcoming sessions that we are starting from 28th of March. So thank you so much, everybody. Finally, I'm ending the session, and see you in the upcoming batches. Have a good day ahead.